Hey guys, it's Rich,
And X.
and we are
Two guys talking games.
episode 43.
Yeah, man. 43 43. Woo! Man,
Yeah.
it's a year, right?
A year ago this
A
weekend.
year ago this weekend, man. Ooh, been
Mm-hmm.
recording for a year. Not exactly, not entirely, not every single week, because shit
Mm-hmm.
happens, life happens, and it is what it is.
Yep.
But yeah, it's a year ago we did our episode 1, and here we are, episode 43.
Yeah, man.
Sweet, man.
We almost did every week. It's not that we didn't miss that many weeks.
No, we didn't. We didn't. It's just that
Yeah.
it's been like we went on the trips, we
Yeah.
went on vacations. We went to we didn't do that weekend at PAX
Mm.
East.
That's right.
Remember,
That's right.
stuff
Back
like
in April.
that. Yeah, so
Mm.
stuff
Yeah.
happens, man. Stuff happens, but good
Yeah.
times to be had by all.
Yeah. Yeah. It was mostly summertime, which is we already knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, man. You can't.
Yeah.
You got the family and all. You got to do what you got to do. That's all.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's true. That's true. What are you playing this week?
It's funny that you would ask that.
Oh, I'm interested.
Yeah. See, I was playing some interesting games, and then chaotic man, and he was on me Monday. He was like, "Oh, come on, man!" And then Tuesday morning, come on, I'll buy it for you. I'll buy it for you. So he went out and he bought a copy of Destiny for me.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I
Mm-hmm.
didn't want to play the free game. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pay him back because I'm not gonna have him freaking buy me a game and shit. He was like, "Oh, that way you can put a review up. This is that. You can review the game. You can actually review the game instead of just the beta that you played." I'm like, "All right, he's making sense." So I was like, "All right."
Yeah.
So he went out. He bought the game for me and stuff. Man, I tell you, GameSpot was not wrong. I'll tell you, on their review of the game.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
it was it was let's just say, okay, let me give you a picture. Let me give you a picture of this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
We picked up the game on Tuesday. I went home. I gave it its due. I played it. Adrian Chiata came home and well, he got to his place. He got on, so we did co-op. We played Tuesday. All we did from the time that we got off from work was play Destiny. And I was like, all right,
Okay.
we got to around the point where the beta ended and stuff like that. So we got to around that point. And I was like, all right. So then we go and here comes Wednesday. Wednesday, I get out of work and I get on. I put the game on. As
Mm-hmm.
soon as I land on Earth there, because I was gonna do some grinding, I was like a big sigh, and I was like, you know what? I asked my wife, hey, what movies do we have from Netflix that we have on disc? She told me we had The Hobbit. I was like, oh, let's watch The Hobbit. Turned off Destiny, and we
Good
watched The
movie.
Hobbit. Yeah, really good movie. Almost 3 hour long movie.
Wait, was it the first one or
Yeah,
the
yeah.
second one?
No, it was the first one. I
Okay.
hadn't watched it yet, and
Oh. Oh.
yeah, it was
Okay.
it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was glad that I watched that movie rather than play Destiny. And then Chaotic got on when he got out of work,
Yeah.
and then he was like, "Oh, come on, come on!" So I was like, "All right." So I jumped on him. I jumped on Destiny with him and stuff, and
Yeah. Yeah.
I played for like 2 hours. I was just like goofing off. No, there's. It's not that there's no interest in playing a new game. It's just that there's no interest in Destiny. Destiny does not grab you. I'm pissed off that after all this hype for this game to be like this,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. It is such a huge slap in the face that and people don't freaking see it, man. For all this hype, for all these years of work on this game, you would expect it to be a lot better than what it is. You know what I mean? And it's not. It just
Right.
it ended up being hot garbage. It really
Yeah.
really fucking is. Now, that's my opinion. You might go out and purchase the game and love the game. Then you know what? That's on you. You know who are the people who would enjoy this game?
Who's that?
The people who did not have the Xbox 360 last gen, because They did not play a game of this caliber last gen, while the people on the 360 sure as hell did. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? The, the,
yeah.
the game is way too reminiscent of way too many games. It's an amalgamation of pretty much last gen games. You know what I mean? Of the heavy hitters of last
Hmm.
gen. The
Right.
enemies, the enemies was ridiculous. Chaotic and I, we were playing, and we got to a point where there were these enemies, these big hulking enemies that came out that resembled boomers from Gears.
From Gears.
Other ones had
Wow.
armor that resembled the fucking
Brutes.
no, not the brutes, the
Hmm.
hunters from Halo.
The hunters. The hunters. Yeah.
From Halo One, dude. I'm like,
Yeah.
you gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm talking about when they would stand and they were like bowl down a little bit, spikes stick out the back, and they were blue. They looked like fucking hunters.
Well, it is
Moved like
Bungie.
hunters. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. There was there is not one drop of fucking originality in this goddamn game, and for all the hype,
And that's what we talked about.
that's a slap in the face, dude.
That's what we were saying. Even when we played the beta, which I had told you, I mean, I obviously don't have a review on the game because I played the beta for about 2 hours, and I told you I sighed a lot. I found myself, hordes and hordes of enemies just coming. I'm like, oh, geez, and it just for me, it just reminded me so much of other games, and it came out at a good time, which is probably why it sold a lot. Because if you think about it, September's kind of wide open. Um,
Yeah, it is. That's true. For the time that it came out, uh,
what's coming
uh,
out
uh
this month?
oh, Legend of Zelda: Hyrule Warriors. It's coming out next
Hmm.
week. Actually, no, the following week. I'm gonna be picking that up.
Okay, well, put it this way: what's coming out this month for the Xbox One and or the PS4?
No, there's no games coming out for that console.
I mean, so they picked a good time, and I did want to read you one sentence from a review from Metacritic. It's from Level Seven.
Yeah,
Um, that's the review site, and they give it a 5. And I just wanted to read you one line which summed up the beta for me.
yeah.
It says, instead of coming up with anything interesting and worthwhile, Destiny takes mechanics from better games and grinds them to a halt in an incredibly repetitive and monotonous experience.
Yes, yes, yes. That sums it up. Oh my god,
Yeah,
that is the perfect line right there, dude.
yeah,
It is that ridiculous, And I feel bad for other people who do not see it and have fallen into the hype.
yeah.
They believe the hype. They
Right.
believe the
Well,
hype,
they might like it.
and right now they swear by the hype. But see,
Right,
the
right.
problem is,
Yeah,
I'm guessing these must be people that didn't own an Xbox 360 last gen,
yeah.
because if you did, you would, and now you're sitting down and playing Destiny. You're like, what the fuck? I just played all these games last gen, and here they are, all mashed up in one.
Yeah,
That's my summation of this game.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It was ridiculous. It got so much to a point. I didn't play. Well, I played Wednesday.
Right.
I played Thursday. I did not play Friday, and I have not played today, Saturday, and I did not play today, Sunday, when we're recording this. Um,
Hmm.
but you know what? I went out yesterday and I bought.
What's
I
that?
purchased two games
Hmm.
because I refuse to do Destiny by myself. I'll only jump on it because Adrian purchased it. He had
Sure.
purchased it for me. If he asked me to jump on and do some co-op with him, you know what? I'll jump on and I'll do co-op with him. But
Hmm.
play it by myself, no, I'm not going to play that crap.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
what I went out is, of course, I bought a game I had in my back burner that I've been wanting to pick up, which is The Last of Us for the PS3.
Oh, awesome.
I picked it up. I haven't played it yet, but I'm waiting because I'm playing this other game first, which it's funny. It's funny. Even though it's corny, it's got corny lines. It's got a
Hmm.
lot of nudity in it. It's just old school freaking bringing it back. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
bringing it back. It got crappy reviews because it is what it is. The graphics is not all that great and everything. The game it
yeah,
isn't all that good. But you know what? I'm having more fun playing this game
yeah.
than I have Destiny. And that
Is this something I played?
no, Duke
Okay, go
Duke
ahead.
Nukem Forever.
Oh, oh yeah.
Duke Nukem
Can't go
Forever.
wrong with Duke.
That's it, man. You know how much it was?
Five.
Nope, $3.99 with tax $4.20.
It's so bad it's good. Yeah, really,
It is.
it's
It
like
is.
a
It's fucking.
bad horror movie.
It's fucking campy. It's campy, dude. It is campy. Yeah, I'm having more fun playing Duke Nukem Forever than I did this past week playing fucking Destiny. Now that's bad. That tells you something that this game. Now it's either my refined gaming taste,
Yeah,
or or I don't know what it is. It's like I'm not gonna
yeah,
sit there and play something that I know is bad.
yeah,
It's freaking horrible, and and
yeah.
and I really hate the hype, and it's just I'd rather play Duke Nukem than play this. I
Well, and
seriously
I'm going
would
to tell
rather
you,
play Duke Nukem.
I think I know why and this mirrors to me the a lot of video games always mirror um, rock music or heavy metal music to me. Where Duke Nukem is to me like some bands they don't take themselves too seriously,
Yeah,
and you enjoy the music more so when you know they don't. And then you got some of the bands that take themselves so serious, and then they'll crack a smile. They're always talking, mean. And then when you listen to it, it's like, guys, you just missed the mark completely. And that's what this reminds me of here is like Duke Nukem is like you can't possibly say the game is bad because it's almost supposed to be bad.
yeah. I went in it expecting to be a horrible game, and it's gonna
Yep.
be like, oh my god. But you know
Low
what?
expectations.
I'll bet you it's gonna be a lot better than Destiny. And you know what? It ended up being it's ended up being a lot better than Destiny. I'm gonna tell you that much right now, dude. It is. I'm having
Yeah.
fun with this game.
Yeah.
I'm liking the shooting. I'm liking all the it's so freaking crappy, but
Yeah.
it's freaking awesome. You know what I mean? And it's just some of the
Hmm.
stuff in the thing. You go up to the wall, start slapping tits on the wall and shit. You know what I mean? It's like what? It's ridiculous. I'm finding myself achievement hunting in this game. Something that I haven't done in a while, and
Yeah.
it's freaking awesome. I'd rather play this any day over fucking Destiny. That's how
Well,
bad it is.
I as you know, I was a little thrown back by that thread on Facebook that started off, kind of harmless. The haters gonna hate with our buddy Moody there, and it was fine at first because it was about Destiny.
Right? It was a review.
Yeah,
It was a review. People were just commenting and
right.
saying their opinions. Their
And
opinions.
some people are gonna like
Everybody,
the game.
everybody's entitled to their opinion.
It's an opinion, exactly what
The
that is.
moment
It's an opinion.
you remove the ability of a person to have their own opinion, you're removing their free will. You're making
Right,
them a fucking
right,
a robot.
right.
You're fucking being a Nazi. It is what it is. It's their way or the fucking highway. You know what I mean?
And that's what this is. This is our take. I mean, like I said, I played the beta. You played the beta, and you have the game. I told you what I thought about the game when I played the beta, and I said there's really for me, there's really nothing that would make me want to buy the game based off the beta because, as you know, I could play a game for 15 minutes and I'm either on board or I'm like, sorry, bro.
Yeah.
There's nothing. Do you remember when Turok came
Oh
out?
yeah, yeah, I remember that.
We looked at gameplay. We were crazy over this thing. All of a
No,
sudden, I got my hands on it. I rented it, and within 15 minutes, I'm like, it's crap.
you were like, nope.
But then I knew guys that were like, how can you say it's crap? Well, to me, it's crap. Doesn't
Look at
mean
Brink.
Brink. There you go. I know guys
Look at Brink.
that to this day the servers are still up,
They're playing
but
Brink.
it's just not happening. But anyway, this thread turned really bad with I don't even know the guy's name, but it turned into a console war, and he started really taking this whole Destiny thing personal. Moody, not you. It's some other guy. I don't even know his name, Don or Dan or something like that. it really turned for the worst. Where I was reading these comments saying, "Dude, what? I don't know what's going on in your personal life. I don't know you from Adam, but you were obviously dealt a bad deck
Yeah,
in some avenue, and you're angry for that." And he was talking about cyberbullies on the internet who only talk tough on the internet. Bro, I could guarantee you, man, that ain't us.
it's
That ain't
like
me.
it's like
I'll
it's like
talk. I'll talk 2 inches
it's
away from
like
your
it's
face
like
gladly.
it's like
You know?
have you not seen Adrian?
Right, right.
Have you not? Adrian will fucking destroy you. He's a fucking gentle giant, but when this bitch gets fucking pissed off, he's a fucking bull. He'll fucking
Yeah.
destroy you. It, like literally will not stop. Will
Well,
not stop.
I
He has to
mean
get
that
pride off of
aside,
you, dude. He's you know what I mean? Why would
yeah.
you want to
Well,
fucking poke a goddamn hornet's nest? You know what I mean? It's fucking ridiculous, dude.
yeah.
And
I'm not
and
sure
and
why he.
you know it's
Yeah,
ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And you know the other part of it as well is that you see this going on and it's getting out of hand and it's your fucking thread and you do a
yeah,
goddamn thing about it and then you
yeah,
put your stupid fucking corny ass response. Oh, I'm just here for the fucking comments. You know what?
yeah.
I'm done.
Well,
I'm
that's
done,
just it.
dude.
It, it, it just got a
That's
little out of
ridiculous.
hand because I
Yeah,
was reading
that's
it and then
fucking ridiculous, dude.
I saw it getting worse and worse, and I'm like, why did it have to get so bad? Where, you're talking about, I don't even know. I don't even want to read it again. To be honest, I read it. I was like, bro. I mean, I don't even know who this guy is, but man, I can put money on this. I will put money on this. That if this guy was in front of me, he would not be talking the same way he is on Facebook.
Pretty much.
He's just not. And I saw this guy, man. I looked at his profile pic, right? So there's just no way, dude. You are what you said everyone else is on that thread.
Pretty
You
much.
are a cyberbully. You are trying to talk big on the internet, and I really feel bad for these guys because in their personal life something is lacking, and they're angry because when you're happy in your personal life, you don't start crap like that.
Yeah.
You don't put comments like that.
Out of
You don't need
out
to.
of nowhere. Out of nowhere.
Yeah, yeah. It just turned bad.
He didn't say anything bad at anybody or anything. Simply voiced his opinion about a fucking
Right,
game. Something
right.
neither of them, actually nobody on that fucking thread has any
Yeah.
stock or ownership of any of
No.
those companies. Be it the console, be it the games, be it the publisher, anything.
Yeah, but I mean,
And you're
even
flying off the handle over some stupid dumbass shit. Somebody's voicing their opinion. Somebody voices their opinion like, oh yeah, well, you know, I personally feel it's a great game, you know, but you
yeah,
know, hey,
yeah,
it is what it is. If you didn't enjoy it, I'm sorry. Maybe they'll come out with a better game next time or something like that that you might like. But for me, I actually find the game to be great. That's it.
well,
Why
it
you
just
need to,
turned
you know what I mean?
it just turned so bad. I mean, even Moody wasn't putting those types of comments. I mean, he was. I mean, at least, I don't know James like you guys do, but I mean, at least it wasn't like him putting that stuff that the other guy was putting. I mean,
Right,
he was at
right.
least keeping to the game. This other guy started saying, you're an X Bone uh, fanboys and this and that and stuff that I don't even usually say out of my mouth. I was like, dude, what?
That's it's
Where are you going with this, man? Just
everyone, well, pretty much almost everyone in that fucking thread is pretty much hypocritical. You know what I
yeah,
mean? And what was being hypocritical. I
yeah,
just didn't like the fact either that nothing was being done about it.
yeah, yeah. It could have
I
been,
had to go
what,
in
guys, I'm
there.
going to shut this thread
Yeah,
down, or
I had to go
enough is
in
enough.
there
Yeah,
and pretty much do my own thing and just stop. You know what I mean? And it stopped because I wasn't gonna have anybody fucking talking trash like that and bullshit like that to a friend of mine's. You know what I mean? That's ridiculous. Over nothing, over
yeah,
nothing. And what
yeah.
pisses me off is that again, I'll say this fucking again. Nothing was done. You know what I
No,
mean?
you're right.
Nothing was fucking said. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Hmm.
Except if,
Hmm.
I'm sure people were just kicking back, enjoying their little fucking popcorn. That's the fucking shit that gets me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
If you're gonna be a jackass and you're gonna do some bullshit like that, then you know what? Like I had said in the thread, man, it might be time for me to reevaluate. the people
Yeah.
who I have surrounded me
Over consoles.
over fucking consoles. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Nobody, none of us has fucking stock in this shit.
No one owns
All
any of
we
this
do is
stuff.
play the fucking games for enjoyment. Are you fucking kidding me? You know what I
Mm.
mean? This ain't no fucking
Hmm.
schoolyard bullshit, man. It's
Yeah.
it's 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 whatever, man.
Yeah. This would be no schoolyard bull crap either, man. Because I got news for you, man. I don't even want to get into that part, but I started really thinking about where's this guy live, man? Because he went overboard. Really, man.
Yeah.
Where's this guy live? Because this crap this crap is gone overboard. So, you know. Anyway, so I just wanted to say that, Dan, whatever your name is, dude. Honestly, dude, no one to shut the mouth, dude, or else you. I don't know, man. You might hear a knock on your
You're
door
gonna
one
you're
day.
gonna you're gonna, you're
So
gonna find yourself very surprised one day.
yeah, dude, just seriously, man,
It's
just
ridiculous, dude.
just 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 keep it clean and keep it friendly, man, because whatever you got going on in your real life, figure it out, and just I hope you find happiness. I really do.
Learn to
Maybe
let
you
it
find it in
go.
destiny.
Learn to let it go.
Let it go,
If you
man.
want,
Let your
I'll sing for
throat.
your ass. Let it go.
That's
Let
it,
it
man.
go. You know what I mean? What the fuck,
Let it
man? Just
go,
let it
man.
go, dude. Let it go.
Let it go. But I'm looking at some of the reviews here on Destiny. Here's GameSpot's review here was a 6, which you said is pretty much spot
It's
on
pretty
of
much
what you would have given
yeah.
it.
It pretty much is. It pretty much is. It was. The game was lackluster. It is fucking lackluster.
Yeah.
And for all the hype, man, for all the money they spent on this damn game, it really fell short. It really did, and I'm disappointed. I am very disappointed. I was so forward looking to this damn game until the
Yeah.
beta came out. I was hoping this game was gonna be fucking revolutionary. It was gonna be that new IP for the new consoles, waiting for the new IP. You know what I mean? I'm thinking it's
Yeah.
gonna be Destiny. Oh my God, Bungie and Activision together, awesome freaking combo. Let's do this. Let's see what they came up. And
Yeah.
when they came out with this game, and I played that beta, and now playing the game, it's like you gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta
Mm.
be kidding me. They really dropped the ball. They really did. It's nothing but rinse and repeat, over and over and over. You go and you do another mission. You start off in the same spot. You got to go to that same building. This time, though, instead of stopping where you stopped last time, you're gonna go
Yeah.
down two more hallways to the left, turn right, fight that enemy. Boom.
Wow.
Okay, now you finished the second mission. Now you're gonna go into the third mission. Okay, now you gotta track through all that again. When you reach where you pass that second boss or whatever, now you gotta continue a little bit more and then fight another one. It's come on, dude.
Wow.
It is that fucking no,
Wow.
no, no, no.
Yeah,
It
that's
gets too
crazy.
monotonous, dude. Too monotonous. Too
Yeah.
monotonous.
Jeez, man.
And
Well,
a six is being generous because the graphics looks nice. You know what I mean. The shooting and all that stuff. The mechanics of the game is actually spot on. It's not like the cameras warping or
whipping around and yeah.
whipping around or anything. No, the controls are pretty tight and everything. It's just the gameplay. The
So they
gameplay
so they got the
alone.
controls down.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
controls are down. The story,
Yeah.
no, it's not fucking non-existent, dude. You'll catch a cutscene maybe once a fucking planet. You know what I mean?
Wow.
It's no, no, no.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. It's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. It is
It's
because I was
unfortunate.
looking forward to this game, but unfortunately ended up going by the wayside. Ended up
Yeah.
turning to crap.
Yeah, and this game's been in development for oh gosh, for probably 4 years, 5 years.
Yeah.
That's what they said. They didn't quite reach. No, they didn't quite reach. They got about a million pre-orders on the PS4, and about a million. Same on the Xbox One. Which again, I don't understand because the PS4 sold 10 million consoles and Xbox One sold 5, but they got the same amount of pre-orders. Usually that reflects,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
reflected differently.
that just goes to show.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean?
I
It
don't
just
even know.
goes to show.
Um,
You would think that Sony having the more sales of their systems that they would have more gamers reserved and more.
right.
They would have had more, but no, Guess
Yeah,
it
that's
doesn't
kind of
get to that.
strange. That's kind of strange. And the biggest selling game this past week was Diablo 3 Ultimate Evil Edition.
Yeah,
Um, wow, it's pretty good, man. So you picked up The Last of Us, huh?
I did. I did. I picked up The Last of Us. I haven't put it in yet.
Yeah.
I'm doing Duke, and I'm smiling all the way, man. It's nothing but one-liners. You know what I mean? I like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
whole Halo reference. You're like power armors
Hmm.
for pussies and shit. It was awesome. It was awesome. He
Hmm.
goes,
Hmm.
well. Do you want a gun instead? Yeah, it was
And
cool.
those are the guys that made Borderlands,
Yeah,
which I'm guessing they didn't really do much with Duke Nukem and kind of just threw it out and
yeah, they did, man. They did. They really did. You could tell for
yeah.
they were saying, oh, 12 years, 12 years. I'm like, oh man, if it was 12 years, woo,
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
and it looks like they use the same graphic engine from 12 years ago
Yeah,
too,
pretty much, dude.
which
It's
is probably what they
bad.
did.
It is bad. The texture, oh my god, it's horrible. It is. It is fucking horrible. You see a lot of screen tearing, a lot of
Yeah,
poppins. You know what I mean? You see the texture having trouble to catching up. You know, just a whole bunch of fucking crap wrong with the game. But you know what? It is hilarious and it's fun. It really
that's
is. It fucking is. I would give I would give Duke a 7. I would give Duke a 7, man.
hey,
If you have $4 burning your pocket, go
yeah,
pick it up used, dude. Pick it up used. The shit is fucking hilarious. It is. It is. The jokes and the one-liners and all that stuff.
hey,
It's a good decent shooter. It really is. The mechanics are tight. Everything. It's good.
can't go wrong for $4.
No, you can't go wrong for $4, dude. Not even
You
five.
know,
Not even five. It was
not even
three
five.
ninety five.
Jeez,
Three
man.
ninety five. 420 with tax.
Well, you're gonna like the story in The Last of Us. It's a really good story. It's gonna keep you really involved in the game. That's definitely an up there game. I'm
Yeah.
talking like 9.5. So you're gonna absolutely love that game. That's just a great game all around. I did see in the news that GTA 5, well, they delayed the PC version, but they finally announced an actual date, which is November 18th
Mm-hmm.
for the PS4 and Xbox One. They did say November earlier, but they weren't sure of the actual date. But they finally announced it's November 18th. And you're not picking that up. You said for the new
No, no,
console, right?
I'm
Because you already
not.
got
Yeah,
it.
I already got it for the old one, and on the
So
same date, the 18th,
yeah, yeah,
Far Cry 4 is coming out, dude.
yeah. That's yeah,
I'm picking up Far Cry 4. I already got that shit reserved. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. So that's
You
not
know,
GTA
I
5.
mean, I know they're trying to do some incentive, like pre-order now, and you'll get $1 million, of
Right.
in-game stuff. You know what I
In
mean?
game
So you
stuff.
could
Yeah,
buy stuff. It's like, eh.
yeah, yeah. That's right. It's
Eh.
that really, you
It
know.
came out a year ago and it had its time and we gave it its due. We played it for a few months, you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is what it is. It's time to put it down and go by the wayside.
Well, I can honestly say it was time for me to put something down last weekend. I don't know if you noticed.
Yes, you haven't played any Dark Souls.
No, it's gone.
What?
I get rid of it.
What? Why?
Yeah, it's time to get rid of it. I crackheads can't have crack in their house.
You're a
I
fucking
mean,
crackhead, dude.
someone who's a recovering alcoholic can't open up their fridge and see beer.
Didn't you do that shit once with Halo 2?
Yes, no, not two. It was Halo Reach.
Halo Reach. Yeah, you did something with it. You like returned
I
and
had to.
you had to because you couldn't get enough of the damn game.
There was only those two games for some Halo Reach multiplayer, and not even Dark Souls One.
Not even
Not
Dark
even Dark
Souls
Souls One.
1.
I mean, remember I played it, and then I told you one day I just decided I'm done. I just don't want to play. I simply just didn't want to play it anymore.
Hmm.
I just and the reason why I got rid of this one is I played both DLCs. I got the third one coming out in a few weeks, but I just I need to
Let it
let
go.
that go.
You need to let it go.
Let it go. Yeah.
So are you gonna
Um,
pick it back up sometime so you can play that third DLC? I mean, didn't you get the season pass there and stuff?
no, they didn't have a season
No.
pass.
Oh.
No, for some reason only for PC. So what I might do is maybe someday when I go next gen,
Yeah.
if they ever come out with a like an ultimate version someday on
Yeah.
next gen, maybe I'll pick that up.
Oh, there you go. Same thing I'm doing.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
cool. There you go.
But for now, no.
No. Let it go, motherfucker. Let it go.
Literally I let it go.
So what you gaming now?
So nothing currently. I've been
Nothing.
doing other stuff.
Oh man,
But I do know I'm definitely not playing Dark
you're not
Souls
playing
2.
Dark Souls, man. Woo.
So yeah, that's
So
that.
wait, 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 wait,
And
wait, wait,
then
wait, wait. So you're
hmm,
not playing Dark Souls. You got rid of it. So what are you doing? Working on some t-shirts?
um, no, no, I'm doing a lot of writing for my website and
Oh, all right.
reading and stuff like that. Yeah.
I thought, I was like, man, am I
No.
sensing a pattern?
No. No. Yeah. Right. My nephew got me into t-shirt making. Um, no, I'm just doing other stuff. This week I was doing other stuff, non-game related. Plus, my kid with her cheerleading, man.
Yeah.
That's three
Oh,
nights a week, and then her game was on Saturday, and
oof.
that now until end of November, that takes up a lot of time.
Yeah, no, yeah, I hear
You
you. I
know,
hear you.
you know how it is.
Yeah.
But look at this, man. Microsoft buying Minecraft, huh?
Yes, they are buying Minecraft. Not
Mojang,
Minecraft, they're buying Mojang,
Mojang. That's right.
which is a very smart move. A very, very smart move, in
Yeah.
my opinion, because you know how Microsoft purchased Nokia. Now
Hmm.
they have all their phones. So, and they're
Hmm.
doing their whole Windows thing. They could pretty much now, everybody who wants to play Minecraft or any other things, either if they want to do it mobile, they have to do it on their phone. If they want to do it on consoles, they're going to have to do it on their console. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Keep it on PC. I would keep it on PC, but I would, yeah, that would be it for Sony. If they bought it, they probably wouldn't be getting any updates or anything going on or anything, especially if Microsoft purchased Mojang.
Yeah. They wouldn't because it's just an exclusive to anything Microsoft related.
Hmm.
That is a big deal, man.
That
I
is a
mean,
huge deal.
especially
Huge
with
deal.
just Minecraft.
Just
It's like,
Minecraft alone, yeah. And they spent 2.5 billion, and we're gonna see. It's supposed to get an announcement tomorrow. In the news, supposed to be announced. We'll see. I hope they did. I hope
yeah.
we don't see any microtransactions because that's gonna be kind of gay. But
Oh, yeah.
but
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see what they do with it. They'll probably be like, oh, we want this on our tablet, on our, you know what I mean, on their Microsoft's
Yeah.
tablet there, the Surface Pro and all that stuff.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
They can release this on all different types of. Wow. Wow. That's big. That's big.
that's
Because
big.
I mean, Minecraft is like it's just everyone knows what it is.
Everybody knows what Minecraft is. Yeah, everybody.
So,
People who aren't even gamers know what the hell Minecraft is.
oh yeah, yeah. Everyone I work with is just they know they know
Oh,
what
Minecraft.
Minecraft is. It just yeah. So it's a universal game. So I mean, for them to get the rights or just to get the rights to that game alone is just amazing.
Yeah, that alone, they're also getting the rights to the other game there that Mojang's in the works.
Yeah.
I forget what it is that they're working on. I forget the name of it, but they're working on some other game that they'll be taking out. You know what I mean? So
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Um. So what are you gonna do with Destiny? You're gonna even? I mean, just gonna play in until
I'm
your next
playing.
game comes
The
out?
only the only thing I'm doing with Destiny right now is it's right there. It's by the wayside. It's in its case, and if chaotic, goes, hey dude, man, let's jump on some Destiny
Yeah.
with me, and I'm like, all right, so I'll put it on them because he's the one that purchased it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Aside from that, like I said earlier, it's not like I'm going to be sitting there playing it by myself, playing it single player. No, I'm good. Or even trying to get on to play with other people. No, I'm alright.
Right. Right.
That's not something I want. That's not something that I feel compelled to do because the game doesn't even freaking appeal to me, dude.
Now, are you getting a Titanfall DLC coming out?
Yeah, I actually have the season pass for Titanfall.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
you'll get it
yeah, yeah.
automatically.
I'll get it automatically.
Okay. I'm just looking at the news here, seeing what else we got going on here.
I'm also
Um,
waiting for the last DLC of Battlefield. That should be coming out soon too.
oh, okay.
For their whole premium thing, their whole yearly thing. 'Cause it's about to be a year that the game's been out, and we've been getting those expansion packs, those maps and all that stuff. And the last one's supposed to come out soon.
Oh, okay, okay. I did see something that was a little strange. Did you know the Dead Island developer is not making Dead Island 2?
Yeah,
Okay, I didn't know that. They're making Dying Light instead.
yeah, yeah. I
I,
found that weird. I was like, what the hell? But
then who's making Dead Island 2?
I don't know who the hell Dead Island who's making Dead Island too.
Okay,
But I
okay.
did see from what it is. They're trying. I guess they're trying. They've seen the success of Dead Rising 3, and they're trying to make it more Dead
Yeah.
Rising 3 with three other people.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, new publisher is Warner Brothers. But I just thought it was strange. I'm like, well, geez. Dead Island 2, let's see. Dead Island 2, Dead Island Light, they also create something different. Dead Island with a different experience. Okay, so, and this is coming out, well, Dead Island 2, it's being made by Spec Op The Line.
What the fuck?
Is That's the name of the developer, yeah. Oh, wait, oh, no, I'm sorry, scratch that. The game they made was Spec Op The Line, but the developer is Jaeger. I guess they're best known for Spec Op The Line. Did you
Um,
know that game?
I didn't know that game.
Never even heard of it,
I never
actually.
played it. No, yeah, no.
No. Not picking on you guys because hey, it might be a good game. I
Yeah,
really don't
just
know.
I've never played it. Never played it. That's all.
Yeah,
Never. It was never on my radar. So, um,
yeah. Jaeger is the name of the developer, and it's coming out spring of next year.
oh,
And it's only next gen
yeah.
for Dead Island 2.
Well, I'm keeping an eye out for it because it does look pretty good. It looks fun.
Yeah,
I've been I've like I said, I saw that gameplay footage that they
yeah.
showed and stuff, and so it's
Hmm.
on my radar. It's on my radar. Might not be a day one pickup, but it might be a next year summertime lull.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
That's true. That's true. Dying Light's coming out for both generations, both console gens, and that's January 28th. I wonder why they decided to come out with this game for the 360 and the PS3 as well. You know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I know, I know. That's ridiculous. I mean, I understand that they want to keep those systems alive and they don't want to alienate last gen gamers who haven't
Yeah,
gotten the next gen yet.
yeah,
But all it's doing is just
yeah. It really is.
hindering the next gen experience because you can't fully get a next gen game. Even what's funny? I was
Mm,
looking at IGN the other day, and they had this comparison, this four-way comparison for the 360, Xbox One, PS3, and PS4.
hmm.
Except for the next gen upgrades,
Right.
it all looked the same.
Oh wow. Yeah.
It all looked the
It's
same. PS3, PS4, a little shadowing difference. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But it
yeah,
was the same crap. And then you see PS4 and Xbox One, it was the same. People say, "Oh, it's a stronger console." No, okay, how can that be if they're both running at 1080p, 60 frames
right,
per
right.
second?
Haven't they always said that?
What
Hasn't?
the fuck does one console having a fraudulator and the other one
Yeah,
not
exactly,
making a damn difference?
exactly.
When you put that shit side by side, motherfucking shit looks the same, don't it?
My nephew used to say,
Jesus.
look at the Sony exclusives compared to Microsoft exclusives. And when we did, I remember he
Okay.
came over and he saw Gears 3, and he was blown away.
Yeah.
And
Hell,
Sony's exclusives always look good, but
Halo 4.
Halo 4, I was
Halo
gonna say
4,
Micro,
as soon as you
they
walk
all
out
look the
into the thing
same.
and you're like, whoa, what the fuck is this? Shit looked
Yep.
awesome. You know what I mean?
And then you got to look at the multi-console ones. Remember Rage?
Mm-hmm.
I played it. I played the actual game on the PS3, but I downloaded the demo onto the 360 just to see if there was a huge difference. And then when I looked at both, I'm like, they look the same. So I don't really know.
Hell, even Gears 1 and Resistance
Oh my gosh, remember that comparison was
with
ridiculous.
the rain level there of
Yeah,
Gears.
yeah, yeah. That was ridiculous. Oh my gosh, when I looked at both those, I'm like, that was just. I mean, Gears really hit it when they came out like
Oh
that.
yeah.
But both consoles, I know they talk about. I really don't know the technology side or whatever, but they say Sony. They're always saying how strong Sony is with their technology, but I've really never noticed a difference between the
I
two.
don't either.
Maybe it's just me. I really don't know.
Look at that
I,
video.
I really don't.
Look at that video. It's up on IGN. Check out that
Okay.
video, and you'll be like, okay, this is the same. Okay, and then what it really hits it home and makes you think like, damn, they, they really couldn't doll it up even more for next gen for the simple fact that it's out for last gen. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
And so it was just like, oh man, no, no, no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. It doesn't look any different.
That's what's sucking. That's what's keeping a lot of these games back.
Yeah,
They're
I agree.
yeah.
I agree. But like you said, they're going to make them certain games for both gens just to appease both audiences. And I did see they're releasing a new 360. It's a blue version of the 360 coming out, I think, next month or the month after, with a 500 gigabyte hard drive
Oh, that's cool. But
and and two games. It's going to be 249 for the holidays. So there's probably it's 9 years after the
now see,
console came out.
here's the thing though.
Yeah.
There's such a huge abundance of games from last gen because it's been like 9 years
Yeah.
of games. Someone who's getting into gaming, I would
Yeah.
recommend them to get a PS3 or a 360 and
Absolutely.
fill up your library with every
Yep.
single heavy hitter that you could find. All the
Yep.
trilogies, the Mass Effect trilogy, the Gears of
Yeah.
War trilogy. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You
Uncharted.
Uncharted. You're
Yeah.
gonna want all these games on your
That's
list
true.
for games to have. If you've never gotten into gaming and you're like, oh well, let me see what all this is all about. I'd recommend doing that, and you'll have a huge plethora of of games
Oh
to
yeah.
freaking pick from, dude.
Oh yeah. That's especially just like you said, someone who hasn't even had a gaming console before. This would be great for some kid. Say like a say you have like a 12, 13, 14-year-old boy or something like that
Yeah,
who doesn't have a console. Perfect thing to do. Go out and get that and get like 3, 4, 5 games with it, and
yeah,
especially with
cheap
a
games too.
500 gig
Oh,
hard
oh
drive.
hell yeah. You know what I mean?
Jeez, plenty of space on that bad boy. But I just thought that was worth mentioning. And then I did see that Super Smash Brothers 3DS demo is coming next week.
Yes, yes, it is coming out like next week.
Mm-hmm.
But this week out now
Mm-hmm.
is the exclusive demo for that
Mm-hmm.
game to platinum members of Nintendo, and my
Oh,
wife is one, and we have the codes, and
oh,
yeah, that shit is hot.
okay, okay.
That's hot.
So you actually played it
Yes,
already,
yes,
right?
yes,
Okay,
yes. I played that. That was my little surprise. I was gonna break out. It's really cool, man. It is awesome. It's definitely a day one pickup. But I'm thinking of holding off, waiting until the new 3DS XL comes out, the one with the second joystick.
oh
And I'll be
yes,
picking that up for all these games because it's gonna be that system's gonna be more compatible with uh, uh, these games that are gonna be coming out now.
okay.
You know,
When's that coming out?
I'm not too sure. I have to look into it, but that's I'm gonna be getting that so I can play all these other
Okay.
games. So I'll be on
Yeah,
that.
so you might want to wait, hold off on
Yeah,
them,
yeah.
because if you're gonna play them anyway, you might as well just you're not gonna play them twice probably.
No,
So,
no, no, no. Yep, that's it right
okay.
there. And I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for freaking Minecraft to come out on the Vita. It's still in development. I hope that shit still comes out, even though the Microsoft acquisition of Mojang and everything. I hope everything's since everything is already in the works. I hope they come
Right.
out with it still, because that's I own it for the PS3, so it automatically own it for the Vita. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's one of those. It's cross buy. So I bought it
Yeah.
for the PS3, so I already have it for the Vita. I just wait for it to come out for it, and then because that's gonna be at work, man. I'm gonna be at work on Minecraft.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
That's true.
so
I think it's already in development. I don't think they're gonna
yeah. I hope not. I
stop
hope not.
development.
I
Yeah.
really, I really do. I hope they
I'm
don't.
guessing stuff that's already been decided on, they're gonna finish up, and then everything from here on out,
Yeah, yeah.
will be.
I hope here on out that'll be it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I think you're good. Um, well, that's about it. But I do want to ask you one thing. If you can give a review number
Yes.
to Destiny, 1 out of 10, what would you give it? Your number review?
My number review
Yeah.
would be from what I played, and I
Hmm.
mind you, I'm just about hitting a 20. You know what I mean?
Yep.
uh, from what I've played and what I've seen, I've experienced with this game, I would give it a 6. I would give it a
Okay.
6. It is the gameplay.
Hmm.
The gameplay is what's killing it. It does not grab you. It does not grab you. It does not make you want to play the game.
Mm.
You don't feel like, oh my god, I can't wait. I can't wait. If I felt that way, I would have taken Tuesday off, because you know how we do,
Uh,
and we always take our
yes.
1 day a year off so we can do
Yep.
our co-op. That
For
would have
gaming.
been
Yep.
it, but that beta killed it. That was I had it planned. I had that day off. I had to call and cancel it when I played the beta. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I remember you canceled your
Yeah,
pre-order,
I
didn't you?
canceled my pre-order as well, because I was not, no. You know what I mean? And the gameplay mechanics, you know what I mean, is solid. It is solid. Uh,
Hmm. Hmm.
Storyline, there is none. There is fucking none. Yeah, okay. There's a whole bunch of lore that you could read on Bungie. Ooh,
Yeah.
I don't want to
Yeah.
fucking get on
It's
my computer, go to Bungie.net, and read
yeah.
all
Read
this
about the story.
lore of the game. No,
Yeah.
don't want to
Yes.
do that. Uh, you know what I mean? So the storyline is almost non-existent on it. It's not gripping. It is not gripping. It does not grab you. You know, these games, they have to grab you when you know. And I'm sure The Last of Us is going to be like that. I'm sure it
Oh,
is. I'm sure it
absolutely.
is. Like, oh
Absolutely.
my
Yeah.
god, what the fuck happens next? Oh shit!
Yep.
Oh my god, I can't believe this happened. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's what a
Yeah.
game needs to be. Not not a combination of all
Yeah.
games from last gen with no
Yeah.
storyline, good gameplay mechanics, but you know what I mean? It
Right.
would have been
Right.
awesome if the game was different with
Hmm.
the power glide for my character. I like that. I like that when I'm running and I double tap, I'm able to like glide up in the air, jump really high,
Yeah.
and if I hit a lamp post and I jump again, I'm jumping even higher. I like that. I like those type of mechanics. It's reminiscent of Crackdown. You know what I mean? I love
Right.
jumping up
Right.
really high in Crackdown and doing stuff like that. You
Hmm.
know what I mean?
Hmm. Hmm.
The shooting is good. The melee is good.
Hmm.
The powers is good. It's very reminiscent of Mass Effect. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
But the story is very lackluster. There is nothing there. It is a husk, an empty fucking shell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you're eating an
Yeah.
M&M,
Hmm.
right? Just a candy shell and nothing inside. You're gonna be like, man, I just got fucking gypped. You know what I mean? You're like, man, what
Yeah,
the
man.
fuck? Or you're cracking
Yeah.
peanuts and you're like, all right, where the fuck's the peanut?
Ain't no peanut
What the
inside.
fuck? You know what I mean?
Jeez. Yeah. Yeah.
There's nothing. They have this nice candy coated shell with this huge thing
Yeah.
that they all this hype. Oh my god, this game. And then when you play it, there's nothing there. There is absolutely nothing there. I don't know if it's my
Mm.
refined fucking gaming taste, but
Yeah.
I refuse to play a game that's not entertaining.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not
Well,
entertaining. I'd rather play fucking Duke Nukem than play this damn game.
so it seems as though, from what you played, they did pretty well with a lot of the things in the game, but the story mode is just not
Story's
there.
not there.
Yeah.
I wish we had different enemies. I wish there was just. I wish the game was
Yeah.
different. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
A little more originality.
Give me a character. Give me my character. I like my character. I like
Mm.
my character. I wish I wish the weapon system was different. It's a lot like Borderlands, where you can never get that perfect weapon.
Yep.
I hate that. Give
Yeah. Oh
me
man.
give me a weapon
Hmm.
that I could sit there and fully, like, give me a huge list of customizable options for that one weapon. I don't have to keep fucking switching weapons. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't want that. I
Right.
don't want that. Let
Yeah.
me pick the weapons I want.
Hmm.
Open up this huge tree of customizations that you can do to this weapon so it'll shoot differently. And
Right.
no two weapons will be the same, because who's to say that the path that I took to upgrade my weapon is the same one you took? You know what I
Right.
mean? The
Yep.
same thing. Give me that. And the same thing for the armor and all that stuff, because what they did for that is just a whole bunch of wasted time. You know,
Yeah.
I'm over here.
Yeah.
I see this thing for the weapon. Okay, it's gonna make me shoot a little bit faster, and the upgrade for my glove and my armor will help me reload faster. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm shooting, I'm doing all these things. Boom, I unlock it. I'm like, yes. I go in, I hit start. I put it on. Now it's plus 23 reload speed. I'm like, yes. We
Hmm.
finished that match. As soon as we finish that
Hmm.
match, we get our rewards. I'm looking at the stuff. The armor on this one with the reload speed that's quicker is a 49. The new one I just picked up is a 72. What the
Okay.
fuck am I gonna do now? Of course I'm gonna
Right.
switch. But now
Right.
I
Sure.
don't have that option anymore. Now I don't have that
Yeah.
reload speed no more. So something I just worked at is gone.
Right. Because you want to pick the stronger. Yeah.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
So you
It's
spent
just
time.
it's
Yeah.
just a lot of teas, and you never ever end up getting what you really freaking want. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You want that badass weapon, and that was the problem with Borderlands 2 for me.
Borderlands 2 ruined the loot system.
You know what I mean?
They I don't know what happened with that, but they just changed the whole loot system, and you never really felt satisfied with the gun, no matter what gun you got. I remember that.
Exactly.
I was just like, "What are you guys doing?" Did you play Deus Ex?
No.
Deus Ex? Okay. It was a Human Revolution.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
did. I did. I own it. I played
okay.
a little bit. I didn't play all of it.
Okay. I think you'd like that game because the customization is really deep and it's really satisfying when you customize your character.
Yeah.
So I think, I mean, if you ever get like I said, a lull, you might want to play that fully because I think you'd like that a lot. And the story is really good. But anyway, that being said, so that's X's verdict.
Yeah.
Destiny gets a
It's
6.
6. I give it a 6.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's
Okay.
people out there that are gonna enjoy this game. They're gonna like it. It might be a 9 for them. It might be a 9.5. Might be the
Mm-hmm.
best game that they've played.
Mm-hmm.
But then say to yourself, have you played more games than me?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
I can honestly say I haven't.
Maybe
Yeah.
not. You know what I mean? Now
Yeah.
I'm not saying, oh, I have a better opinion. No,
Yeah.
just that my opinion
Mm-hmm.
for me personally is based on years of gaming,
Oh,
not
absolutely. Yeah.
periodically.
Mm-hmm.
Not periodically. I'm not sitting there buying
Not a recreational gamer.
one or two games. No, I'm a fucking hardcore gamer. Bro,
Right.
you should
Right.
see my fucking library. You know what I mean,
Yeah.
of games.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. And Chaotic's the same way. He's a hardcore gamer as well. But I'm more
Absolutely.
so because I have even more systems than him, and I
Yeah.
branch
You got
out
them
and
all. Yeah.
I play a whole bunch of different games. It's just ridiculous. So when
Yeah.
I tell you now, my personal opinion, when I
Mm-hmm.
tell you this game is like this, and like this, it's because of what I've seen previously in my experience,
Yep.
and this is what's going on. You, a
Mm-hmm.
person that might play a little lightly here and there, maybe
Right.
this is the first game you've picked up all year. Last game you
Right.
picked up was might be The Last of Us. Might have been the last
Sure.
game you picked up when it came out for the
Mm-hmm.
PS3. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And now you're
Mm-hmm.
jumping on Destiny, and you're like, "Oh my God, this game!" Da, da, da. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
sure.
I'm
Yeah.
glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad you whatchamacallit,
Mm-hmm.
and I hope you have a great experience with it. But and that's your opinion because you haven't played any of these other games.
Right. They
That's
they
what
they haven't played enough games.
that's
Yeah.
what people have to understand. My opinion is going to be completely different from your opinion. Please go out if you want to buy this game. Please go out and buy it and enjoy it. And
Mm-hmm.
I hope you're gonna you're gonna have a really good time with it. But my
Yeah.
opinion is based on this, and I could give it I could feel strong about my opinion, and the way I feel about this game is because and based from my opinion and my experience of all these years of gaming. It is what it is. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? If you're
Yeah.
gonna question me, it's like, listen, you're gonna question my opinion, go right ahead. But I'll give you a
Mm-hmm.
whole resume of every single fucking game that I've ever played. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Match it up to
Yeah.
mine, and then if you've hardly ever gamed and you're gonna question my opinion, my experience, then I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean?
Well, Metacritic isn't far off from what you're saying actually, because if you look at an average. There's 26 reviews that are in right now for Destiny, and it's at 75%. So there are a few nines, but there are very few. There's like maybe 4 or 5 websites that gave it a 9, and then it quickly drops. A couple eights, and then 7 and under is that's the average. So 6 or 7 is like the average on on the game. If you compare the reviews. So it's pretty much spot on from what we've read, what you're
Yeah.
saying. So there you have it, guys. That's our episode 43,
That's
man.
it, man.
That's
43,
it.
the Destiny episode.
That's it.
Is it your destiny to play Destiny? Or is it your is it your destiny to be disappointed with Destiny?
Me personally, I'm going to say more no than yes. It is not my destiny.
You know what I mean?
For me personally.
Yeah.
But if it's yours, listener, go for it, man.
Enjoy it.
It ain't my money.
Enjoy it.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right. All right. Well, that's episode 43, man. Until we meet again for 44. We're two guys talking games, and we will see you guys next time.
Peace.